girls! So today it is time for me to record my November favorites, and I'm really proud of myself because I'm actually recording this video on time, which doesn't happen very often because I tend to be pretty busy and end up filming this video like a week late almost every month. So yay, I'm actually getting my November favorites recorded in November. It's like a new record. Anyway, I don't want to ramble too much for this intro, and I'm just going to go ahead and get into my favorite products for this month. So the first thing that I want to show you guys is this little quad right here, and I actually got this about a year ago in January for my birthday, and we had like a little Mary Kay party, and it was a lot of fun, but I got this little sample for hosting it, and it's just these little Mary Kay eyeshadows, and the two that I have been loving the most are this gold one, and it is in the color Honey Spice, and then this kind of like, I guess like a red-toned brown. It's really pretty, and that one is called Sienna. And both of these colors just look really pretty together, and it's been one of my go-to neutral looks for the month of November. So I've really been liking this quad. Another thing that I loved for makeup in the month of November is this little quad, and really it's just this eyeshadow right here. And it's just this nice matte light brown color, and it's perfect for blending into the crease before I use a crease color, just to kind of warm up the look a little bit and also just help it to blend better. I'm going to go ahead and swatch this for you guys. So you can see it's just a really pretty light brown color, and when you blend it onto your skin, it's barely noticeable, but it's just a really nice way to blend your crease color a little better, and it'll make your whole entire makeup look a lot smoother. So I've really been loving this shadow for doing that. And the last makeup product that I have been loving a lot this month is this foundation, and it's the Neutrogena Healthy Skin, and mine is in the color Buff 30. And I've really just been loving this foundation. I've been wearing it every single day. It's really nice because it gives a good coverage while still not being too heavy on your skin. So this is really, really nice. The only complaint I do have about this foundation, and I'm not sure if it's just this bottle, is it's not very good for travel, because I took it to school with me one day to do my makeup because I was running a little late, and by the time I got to school, it had spilled all over my makeup bag, which was a mess, and it wasn't a very fun experience. So other than that, I really don't have any complaints about this foundation. It does a really good job. You know, good coverage, stays on for a pretty long time, so I really like this, and I recommend that you guys try it out. The next thing that I have been loving in the month of November is this lotion right here, and it's from Bath & Body Works, and it's in the scent Vanilla Bean Noel, and it's from their Christmas collection, obviously, but this just smells so good. So since I'm not very good at describing scents myself, I'm going to go ahead and read what Bath & Body Works says this smells like. Massage into skin, especially dry spots, and indulge your senses with our exclusive Vanilla Bean Noel, a warm blend of fresh vanilla bean, warm caramel, and a rich, comforting cream. So, that's what it smells like. I think of the holidays when I smell it, but like the sweet side. Like maybe it's a day where you're baking cookies or something. It just smells so good, and I love these lotions. They're the Triple Moisture body creams from Bath & Body Works, and I swear they work wonders on dry skin. These are amazing, and I love them. And this one's perfect for this time of year because it just smells like the holidays, and I absolutely love it. The next thing that I have been loving for my skincare this month is this face wash right here. It's from Neutrogena, and it is their Deep Clean Invigorating Foaming Scrub. And one of the cool things about this face wash is not only is it, you know, good for an exfoliator, which is what I use it as. I don't use it every day. So I probably use it about 2 to 3 times a week. And what is neat about it is it actually gives like a really like interesting cooling sensation on your skin, like when you rinse it off. And you think that would be weird, but it actually feels really nice, and your face feels really clean. And I've really been liking this as my exfoliator recently. And the last kind of cosmetic favorite of the month, I guess, or maybe beauty favorite would just be better, is this contact solution. And this is probably a little random, but I definitely feel like contacts fall into the category of beauty because, I don't know, a lot of girls choose to wear them. so this is probably a common thing, but this is just the Opti-Free Replenish Contact Solution. And this is probably the one that if you wear contacts you recognize because your eye doctor gives you like the little travel size one when you first get contact lenses. But for a while I've been using like the generic Publix brand or Walmart brand or, you know, just drugstore brand. But I actually ran out of contact solution not too long ago, and my stepdad had some extra contact solution, so he let me borrow a bottle of this, and I noticed a huge difference when I put in my contacts the next day. I don't know how many of you wear contacts, but if you do, you're probably familiar with that little bit of a sting you get when you put your contacts in the morning. But I noticed that when I use this contact solution, that doesn't happen to me. And it may be only a couple seconds that your eyes sting, but in the morning it's kind of nice not to have to like deal with that and just pop in your contacts and go. So I've really been liking this, and it does a great job. Of course, that's probably why eye doctors recommend it in the first place. And I have one fashion favorite to share with you guys. And I would show you them like here, but I'm actually wearing them, so that may be kind of funny. I guess I can take one off and show you, but I'm probably going to insert a clip somewhere in here of them on my feet so you can see what they look like. But anyway, for this month of November, I've been absolutely loving these boots right here. And I got them at Bell's, and they were on sale. They used to be $75, but I think I got them for about $30. And they're gray, and they're kind of like the riding boot style, so you can see they do the little like scrunching here. And I don't know, I'm absolutely obsessed. They keep my feet so warm, they're so comfy, and they just go really well with like a lot of fall outfits, and they give it that like fall vibe, I guess. So I don't know, I absolutely love these boots. And let's see if I can find the brand, because I honestly don't remember. They're from the brand Bay Studio, and if you're curious, I wear a size 10. Yes, I have big feet. It's because I'm tall. But yeah, anyway, I've just been loving these boots and wearing them a ton in the month of November, since it's finally been getting kind of cold in Florida. Hallelujah! I feel like it's stayed warm here for forever, but right now we have a cold front, and I'm actually wearing a sweater, and I wore a jacket over it, so it was like really cold here today. So that was exciting. But anyway, I think I'm getting on a little bit of a tangent, but these boots are awesome, and I definitely recommend picking up a pair, if not of this brand, just a pair of boots in general, because I feel like they're a great like staple in your closet, perfect for cold days, keeps your feet so warm, and they're just awesome. And this is kind of a beauty and non-beauty favorite at the same time. I do this every month, and it's my favorite, you know, YouTube channel that I've been watching. And when I went kind of through my subscriptions and thought about this one, I really realized that my favorite guru this month was Amarique's or Allison, and I'm sure many of you watch her. She's an amazing guru, and I really just found that in this past month I enjoyed her tutorials so much. And I think that was one of the things that drew me to her channel in the first place. She is so talented with makeup. She creates the most beautiful looks. And I'm just honestly obsessed with her channel and have been for such a long time. So if you have not heard of her channel, I will link it below in the down bar. Please go click it and check her out. Doesn't mean you have to subscribe, but I'm pretty sure if you like my videos, you'll love hers, because she is so talented with makeup and she does an amazing job. So yeah, okay, and now on to some non-beauty favorites. The biggest non-beauty favorite for me this month was my computer, and I actually have it sitting right here. And it's my MacBook Pro, which is right here, and I honestly am just so obsessed with this computer. It's not even funny. It's on like all the time. Like, I'm not surprised. I'm actually a little bit surprised that I don't have it on right now, but then again, I'm filming a video, so I don't really need it on, but I feel like it's almost on 24/7. I usually bring it with me even to school, which is kind of silly, but I don't know. I just love this computer, and you know, it's super fast and amazing for editing videos. I don't know if you guys have noticed that I've been uploading like probably at least twice or maybe even 3 times as much as I used to, and it's because iMovie and this computer have made it so much easier for me to upload videos. And actually I have something really exciting coming up in December to do with that whole thing, and I'm not going to tell you guys because it will start tomorrow, so you'll see a new video from me and you'll know what that is. But yeah, anyway, I just have really loved this computer, and it is a very expensive thing to purchase, but to me it's completely worth it, because not only am I getting it for my YouTube, but I'm getting it for college. and for what I want to study in college, which is film and video. So, at least in my opinion, Macs are probably the best, like, hardware computers that you can get when it comes to video editing and other creative activities that you do with a computer. So for me, this was a total like great investment, and I'm not going to regret it at all because I've been working with Macs for years in school in our TV production program. So I definitely just know that, you know, it's going to be worth it for me, and I'm already in love with this thing. Oh my gosh. I can't even explain it, and I'm sorry I'm talking so much about this, but I had to share with you guys because this was definitely a favorite for me in the month of November. It's like my little baby. My next non-beauty favorite for the month of November is the Hunger Games trilogy. Oh my gosh, I seriously read most of the 3 books within this month, and that sounds like a long period of time, but with how busy I am with school and work and YouTube and everything, it's amazing that I found the time to read 3 entire books. And if you've never heard of it before, this is what the cover looks like, so you can find it. I actually didn't read like the paperback books. I read them on my Kindle app on my iPhone. So that's even crazier because I actually took the time to read 3 books on this little screen, and you can see, let's see if I can get to a page where there's actual words on it. There we go. You can see the font, and like it's not hard to read, but I find it interesting that I loved this series so much I actually read all 3 of them on my phone. But I don't want to go into too much detail and like ruin it for you guys. But this series is really, really good, and it was addicting. Like, I just stayed, like, in the books, and I would, like, time would slip by, and I'd be like, oh, darn, there goes 2 hours. Like, I don't know, I just love this book series. I haven't been that into a book series since I read the Twilight series, and before that, the Harry Potter series. So, for me, these books are right up there with those books. They're amazing, just really well written, really interesting and like intriguing story. And I don't know, I don't want to give anything away about them because like, I don't know, you have to kind of read it for yourself, but it is such a good series, and I definitely recommend you guys go and check it out if you are into reading as much as I am. And even if you're not, because these books I feel like are books that can be read by anyone just because they are so, like, I'm looking for the right word, I guess just intriguing, and I don't know, I just loved them. They were really intense and really good, so yeah. Another favorite that was non-beauty of mine this month was Ricola cough drops, and that sounds so random, but probably for about the first 3 weeks of this month of November, I was sick. And it was like the worst cold ever because the first like week was terrible. I was like really sick and just like barely making it by to go to school. But like the next 2 weeks after that, I was just like kind of sick and constantly like coughing and like losing my voice, and like it was probably the worst cold I've had in a really long time. Like it lasted forever and I was always coughing. It was driving me absolutely crazy. But those cough drops made a huge difference. I wish I had them here to show you guys. But they're in the medicine cabinet in my house right now, and I really didn't want to like move my camera just to, like, get up and go get them. So, but you can look them up. I used the lemon mint ones, which were actually really good. They didn't have that gross cough drop flavor, so that helped a little bit with the whole process of making my throat feel better, because it was a really just like rough time for me. I was so sick. It was awful. And I also used these ones that are for sore throat. And I don't know what like flavor or kind they were, but they were in a red package, and they had like a throat like liquid stuff in it, and like I don't know, it wasn't exactly like the best taste in the world, but once it hit your throat, it helped it calm down and feel better, and it was such a great thing to have while I was so sick, definitely. My last non-beauty favorites of the month would be music. And there are 2 albums that I have been loving in the month of November. The first one is Daughtry, and they just came out with a new CD. I believe it was the week of Thanksgiving, that Tuesday. I'm not really sure what day it was anymore, but this is what the album artwork looks like, so you guys have kind of a reference. Daughtry's album, it's called Break the Spell. I don't know if I said that before or not, so anyway, it's called Break the Spell, and if you guys have not heard of Daughtry, please go check them out. Chris Daughtry was on American Idol. I think it was season 5 or 6, and he actually got voted off and didn't win, which is so surprising because he has been so successful in the music business with his band, and he's just such a talented singer. For me personally, I'm just obsessed with anything that he sings. It doesn't really matter what it is because I love that kind of like rock voice. Which is also why I'm such a big fan of David Cook as well. They have different voices, but it's the same kind of genre of music, and I just love it. So to me, this new album is amazing. I think my favorite song off of it is actually a bonus track called Lullaby. It is such a pretty song, and I've been listening to it so much in between Christmas music because I've been so excited that it's the holiday season now. Probably within the next 2 or 3 videos that I do, you'll notice that my room is kind of holiday-ified because I'm going to be decorating soon. I'm really excited to do that. I got a little sidetracked there, but anyway, the second music favorite for the month of November for me was the album Lasers by Lupe Fiasco, and this is the album artwork in case you're wondering what it looks like. I haven't necessarily been loving like every single song on this album, but probably about 6 or 7 out of I think it's 10 on the album I've been absolutely obsessed with. I just love the kind of sound and like edge that this album has. It's kind of different from stuff that I normally listen to, but I really just love it, and I don't know how to describe it. I feel like I should link a couple of the songs below. By the way, please comment below and tell me if I forget to link this stuff, because sometimes I'll forget that I've said it in the video, and then I feel bad that I haven't linked it for you guys. But anyway, I've just really been loving the songs on this album. Let me see. I can tell you guys which albums it is. I mean, not which albums, which songs it is. Let's see. I love the song Letting Go. That is such a cool song. Also, Words I Never Said is really good. The Show Goes On is one that everyone knows because it's on the radio all the time. Beautiful Lasers, which is also Two Ways. I think that's my favorite one off this album. It's like stuck in my head all the time recently. So I keep listening to it and it just kind of gets even more stuck in my head because then I know the words. You know what I mean? I also really like State Run Radio and Break the Chain. So that's a lot of the songs off this album, but I don't know, I've just really been liking them recently. So, yeah. Okay, girls, so that was pretty much it for my favorites for the month of November. I hope you guys had a wonderful month of November and are as excited as I am to go into December with the holidays coming up on us quickly. Only 25 days till Christmas for those of you guys who celebrate it. And yeah, anyway, I guess I'm gonna go now because I've been recording for far too long for this video. And I think I'm rambling, but anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye!